Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So my Aquarian Aqua babies, it's been a long time coming. I am so sorry. I started this question through the zodiac. What are you manifesting? It feels like a couple weeks ago. But I've been really sick with a really bad cold. And it is a cold. I had to go get tested and everything. So don't worry about that. I know a few people have commented, get a COVID test, Cindy. I'm good. I'm good. It's just a really bad cold. But today is the first day in a long time where I actually have some energy. But I do, my voice feels pretty good, but it doesn't sound great. So I think I should still try to protect it a bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do something a little bit different here. You're going to see it in the editing to save my voice a bit through the shuffling. So we are going to find out, intro to this video, what you're manifesting. What are you manifesting? What's coming in right now for you, Aquarius? And we're going to look at what is kind of the side effect here. There's something else. I've been calling it the side shot. Something coming in on the side, something extra coming in with this manifestation that you may not be aware of. So we're going to look into all of that. For you, I've got a whole bunch of different decks that I'm going to use to do that. Yeah, it's general, so may or may not resonate. But if it does, there is going to be an extended. The link to that is at the top of the description below this video. All right, Aquarius, let's get started. All right, Aquarius, you saw me shuffle it out, my friends. So this is a very interesting reading, Aquarius. You've got the Enterprise card. This is Jupiter in Aries. You have appreciation. You have the Soul Butterfly card. You have the Empress, the Ace of Coins, and the Seven of Cups. This is what you're manifesting. Underline, you have the Thinking Man, the Temple Path, and Envy. And you have Status. This is, again, it's Jupiter energy, Jupiter and Taurus. And then you have Leadership Elephant, Happiness Dolphin. And for the tarot, you just have the Queen of Swords as the underline. I've got a teeny tiny deck here. You know, I like to clarify. I'm going to. So you're going to kind of see me do that live on the camera. But the big shuffle, I'm kind of glad I did because I was coughing a lot, actually, while I was shuffling. Spreading this out. So, okay, now the side shoot, you have Charity. Now this is where like some kind of constraint comes in because now we have Saturn and Cancer energy. You have Rest and Rejuvenation. You have Peregrine Falcon, Observation, Nine of Coins, Three of Cups, Seven of Swords. You have an offer coming in, Aquarius. That is basically what I'm going to tell you. You have something coming in. How this offer comes in, I don't know. It could present itself as, be the universe offering you something, like just seeing something in a newspaper or having an inspiring idea to start a business. I want to say this feels really big. It feels really big, and it feels like there's a big elevation here for you. You've got appreciation, the Empress, and status sitting with this, and the Ace of Coins. This is big. You know what? It almost feels like so big with the Seven of Cups, you're not really quite sure how to deal with it. So the side shoot of this whole manifestation is, oh yeah, and leadership too, right? I definitely see you going into some sort of a leadership role here, Aquarius. Either you're taking something that you already do to a whole new level, like huge, a whole new level. This Jupiter in Aries card, this is like Jupiter in Aries energy is treading where others are afraid to. So that's actually really kind of very Aquarian energy in itself to me when I say that. And you have, like, this is sword energy to me too. Like he's holding the crystal. It's very clear. It's very crystallized. It's air. It's thought-provoking. A lot to think about. And it's also incorporating your masculine and your feminine aspects. Now, you have two very feminine. This to me, this appreciation card reminds me an awful lot of the Nine of Pentacles. Plus the Empress. This is the elevation because the Nine of Pentacles is the Empress in waiting, is the Empress in... the Empress in usually a protective space on some level. It's not like an Empress about to emerge. This is a big emergence energy, Aquarius. And I don't think you're not going to know what to do with it. Okay? So here's the interesting thing. The side shoot of this, the side effect of this is you learning how to cope with this, learning how to incorporate this, learning how to move forward with this. If some of you are going to be thinking about starting a new business, or if starting some sort of new project that's really going to elevate you. I don't know if it's going to elevate your status. It could even be a project you want to do in your house. And you do it, and it's like something that no one else thought about doing with this Jupiter in Aries energy. And it's very singularly yours. It's your idea. It elevates your status. And I don't know, it could be like people come into your house, some friends, like, holy crap, I never thought of doing levels. I was just saying that because I've been watching Seinfeld and Kramer was going to do levels in his house. So anyways, so you see, you're not going to miss out on my jibber jabber when you watch me shuffle like that. You may need to go to a bank or some sort of institution to get money for this. Maybe your credit's not good. I don't know what. There's something here where you're not quite sure if this is the answer for you. Maybe it has to do with working in an institution. I don't know. But this is where the constraint comes in, because then we have this Saturn energy in Cancer. But there's a resolution here. Now, instead of trying to push through, you're going to learn how to sit and observe. You're going to learn how to let things just flow for you and see what happens. You're going to learn that when something big comes in for you, you don't have to like scramble and try to juggle it and keep it going. Oh my God, what do I have to do? No. This is you. These two with observation and rest and rejuvenation. This is all about being open to what's going on in your environment, taking it in, kind of collecting that data, alchemizing it, I would say too, with the rest and rejuvenation, sitting on it, not making any hard decisions. This is a big opportunity for you, however it shows up. I can't really tell you. Well, maybe I'll get more when I do the clarifiers. If this is going to show up like in big one, here it is, this is it. Or it kind of trickles in and eventually, and if I say trickle in, I don't mean like it's trickling in like a little bit right now, a little bit in 2 weeks. This is like a constant trickle. The tap is dripping here and it's filling up into a bowl, and you can really see it for what it's going to be. So, yeah. Now, what is interesting here is we got the 9 of coins, which is this energy over here of appreciation. It's still this Empress energy. It doesn't hatch out yet. And I feel like there's a need, because this soul butterfly card talks about coming to some sort of resolutions, coming to some sort of answers, but utilizing not just yourself, but your partner. So I don't know if this is kind of like, again, it could be some kind of business partnership. Whatever this is a really big elevation in your status. There's also a consideration about what is most important here. Because having that card with the Saturn in Cancer with charity is also saying, you know what? There's some things that I have to look after right now that are really important. There's some people in my life that really rely on me, that don't have the best things going on for them right now, and they need me. That's what's a really nice thing that I see coming in here, because this is and could be, I don't want to say could be. I really feel like if you utilize your energy in the way that the side shoot is actually trying to teach you what to do with this, I think you will end up with some sort of elevation in your status here. This is big energy. The Empress, the appreciation, and the status card. It's really big. And the leadership with the elephant. It's almost like a moral question. There's a moral question here. And with this moral question is some sort of need, if you don't have to go to the bank and ask for a loan, to give of yourself. To take a small, I don't want to say a small hit. It's a lesson in patience. It's maintaining this status quo of what you have now, what you are now. That doesn't change. It's really recognizing that if you are resonating at a certain frequency, if it seems like a bad moral choice to take all of this right now, I could take this and I could run with it and it could be all mine. But you know what? I really promised my sister or my brother-in-law or some that I would be there for them because they need help. They need help moving, or they need help finding a place. They've lost their job. You know, it's just like that. There's like a moral sense here of, I'm going to maintain my elevation. I'm going to still, I appreciate who I am and what I have, and it cannot be lost. So the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords. This is definitely putting in what you have to give, but not everything. There's something that you're holding back here with the Seven of Swords, and it feels like maybe allowing this to go forward like in its full capacity. I filled my tea up with honey to soothe my throat. And now that I'm up here, you know what's coming into my bird feeder at the door? Starlings. See, I haven't been up here. Little bastards. Coming in. All right, let's do a little clarifying. Really interesting reading, huh? Let's look at the Seven of Cups, because this is the energy of, oh, I'm not sure what to do with this. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups. Wow, the Emperor. Wow. The Emperor and the Empress. Like, this is a really solid energy. There's a sense of sacrifice. The Ten of Wands and the Five of Cups. A heavy burden, which feels like what this charity is for you. Let's see how that's showing up. So there's sort of like a disappointment on the emotional level. Wow. The High Priestess and the Sun. This is like really having some kind of faith here. That you may not, with the Seven of Cups, be able to see how this is going to come through for you. How you can balance it. How you can bring it to full fruition, but that does not feel like that's required of you. This is having faith. The High Priestess into the Sun. There is some sort of sense of sacrifice or moral obligation in a situation that may not have anything to do with this. Something else in your life where you need to direct your energy. But it's coming in. This side shoot comes in for you as a contemplation. It's a contemplation. But it feels like it elevates you and how you see yourself and how you move through your life. How you will continue to move through your life. The things that are meant for you cannot be lost. If this one specific thing is lost to you because you have made some sort of higher level moral call, judgment for yourself, I just, in terms of how the universe works, I would believe that somehow that you have probably negotiated some sort of karmic lesson and you're going to get whatever this is in another like spot in your life. I can't see how you could lose this. This is really big. Okay, so you maintain your kind of your status quo with the Nine of Coins. There is the Four of Cups. See, there's something that you are kind of giving up here a little bit. You're putting off. You're putting it off on the side. This is like, I'm visualizing like a basketball player for some reason. I don't really watch it. I like to play basketball, but I find sports boring as hell to watch, to be honest, most of the time. I'm just like a basketball player. And it's almost like, what is that? Like a college player. And then he's getting drafted into the, is it the NBA? NBA? Yeah. National basketball. I don't know, whatever. Big basketball people. So, but he's almost like he's made some sort of promise to his mom or something. You know, I won't, maybe, God forbid, I hope it's not anybody's situation, but maybe she's going through a cancer treatment or something. And he's made a promise to her. I will not start my career until you have finished your treatment and you're okay on your own. But this is like getting that offer, coming in and saying, hey, you've been just for, I don't know, the Lakers, are they big? Is someone want to go play there? Like, yeah, the Lakers have just given you an offer for like $21 million for 4 years. I don't know, it sounds pretty good. That's good these days. And saying, but you got to start this season. Saying, I can't start this season. My mom is sick. I need to do this for my mom, but I can start next season. I will keep training. I will keep practicing. I will come. I can't commit to games because I don't know when my mom will need me, but when she doesn't need me, I can be here for the, like, knowing that they're probably going to say, you know, forget it, kid. But this is almost the energy of kind of thinking, you know, they're going to say, forget it, kid. But the person that is giving you the offer, or the general manager, whatever thing, is that what that kid said? This kid just gave up the possibility of $21 million in 4 years to see his mom through a cancer treatment this year. That kid's got some serious honor, man. I want that kid playing for us. Like, that's what that is, Aquarius. That's how this comes in. That's how this comes in. Like, you know what? Tell him that's fine. We'll give him $30 million for 4 years. Kids got honor. I like that. That's kind of like how that feels. So then the Three of Cups. See, it's not all bad. It's not all bad, but something is hidden or put off for a bit here with the Seven of Swords. 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. That's it. It's almost like having to walk away a wee bit. But you could even state your case for whatever this is. I don't think that this is this is really a moral choice here. The Seven of Swords. Look it is. It's putting the Two of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. It's like putting your dream on hold for a wee bit. Putting your dream on hold for a wee bit, but hanging on to it and know that you're not going to lose it. This is really cool, Aquarius. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. The Devil. Isn't that interesting? You know, the Queen of Pentacles, it's funny that I said that story about the basketball player and his mom. Because the Queen of Pentacles is kind of, she's the entrepreneur. She's also like the wife, the mother kind of energy. And the Hermit is having to focus on something that's not necessarily where you want to direct your energy. And it could be heartbreaking and even feel like I'm trapped in this situation and I can't get out of it. But I don't know, maybe it's the universe that is this general manager looking in and saying, hey, you know what? Aquarius got some honor here. That's what that feels like. So Aquarius, I'm going to rest my voices for a few minutes, and then I'm going to go do the extended for you. And I think I'm going to mostly look for guidance for you as you move forward in this really interesting energy. Thank you so much, Aqua Babies. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.